Good morning. Welcome to day 5 of my trip, and we are in Germany today. And once again, I've forgotten to get a tissue. But I really need this bird rubbish off my mirror, so I'm just using a leaf. It's so lazy. I could just go inside and get a tissue, but there we go, it's clean enough. Ooh, didn't sound very happy. Just checked out the hotel, absolutely fantastic. For £50 I got a really good room with a bathroom and free breakfast as well, and the Wi-Fi was surprisingly fast. So yeah, very pleased. It's time to get on the road, and we're going to continue down the German wine road today, the Weinstraße. And then after that we'll be into Black Forest area. So last night I was looking at ferries because I figured I might as well book the first one at least, which is from Venice to Greece, and I had a little look and all the cabins are gone, and I'm not prepared to spend 28 hours on a boat without a cabin, because you don't even get like a locker for your stuff. So it's not like, at least on an aeroplane, all your stuff is away. I do not want to spend 28 hours on a boat with loads of people in all my motorbike gear, with my helmet and tank bag and everything sort of just hanging around loosely around me, really. So I had a little look, and it seems like it's a very popular journey at the moment, because I couldn't find a single trip. Not even if I went like a week later, I couldn't find a single sailing that had rooms available. So I suppose it's my own fault really for not booking early enough. Are there any other ports in Italy, near Venice, that take you to Greece? And yeah, I found one called Ancona, and it was about the same price, so I've booked from there to Greece instead. So I'm quite looking forward to that. So that's all booked in, and then I booked the return trip from Igouasmania, Greece. Igouasmania? Basically I booked the Greece to Italy ferry while I was there, and then while I was there I got a bit carried away with my card, and I also booked the ferry that takes you from Italy to Spain, because I figured I don't want to do that journey on my own either. Now I did have a little look, and of course some of these journeys, and the one from Italy to Greece is only 9 hours, so you can get on at 1 PM and you can get off at 10 PM and do a daytime one, or you can get on at about 11 PM and you can arrive in Spain at 9 AM, which I thought seemed like the better option, because actually I've got a cabin on that. It was 121 euros, which is pretty good actually. So it's overnight ferry, so that's it. So all the ferries are booked. That was the most expensive part of the trip. I will at the end of this tell you how much I spent, and not in a show-off way, but just in case you're curious how much does this cost. I think it's really important people know that the total price. So I'm sure I might get it in the comments, how much did this trip cost. Currently I can't say because I've not finished it yet, but when I do actually finish it, I will certainly let you know. Just to give you a rough idea, of course it's different for everyone. Some people like hotels that have a certain standard, or I just go for the cheapest hotel that's nice. You know, I am choosy, sometimes I go for one that's a bit more, but on average I don't like to spend more than about 45 to 60 pounds a night on a hotel. And in Greece I'm planning on camping, so there we go. But the nice thing about the Spain to UK ferry is you do get a free lunch and free dinner. Of course it's really secretly included in your ticket price, but anyway, who am I to complain about that? Now, I didn't really do history at school, but one guy really got me into it recently is a guy called Rick Steves, and he's he's an American sort of travel show presenter essentially. So in America, I've got no idea who's got priority here. So in America it's the TV show, but just on YouTube you can find so many of them, and he's normally in chinos And some of the videos are obviously filmed a little while ago, but he's like, "Hi, I'm Rick Steves and welcome to Austria." But it's really nice to see, actually. And it was actually him who got me really interested in actually the history of a lot of these places as well, to be honest. And it's such a varied place. You've got really modern houses, really old houses. Germany is an absolutely fascinating place. Just don't mention the war. I've been meaning to slip that in for ages. But yeah, so it's Rick Steves on YouTube. He really got me into the history of all these places, because he tells you in a way that it's fun and modern without feeling like it's taking the mickey or anything. 1575 that building was made. Honestly, the things you see in Germany. Terrified the life out of me. I'm not sure if you saw what happened there, but I think the guy in the black car was... I don't think he caught any of that. But what just happened there was that black car behind me, I think, was put off by the white car. And I turned around to see a black car so close to me in the mirror, and I could hear the tyres squealing. And he was saying sorry, so... Whew, tense. Gotta say though, I won't be hanging around near this guy for much longer. Makes me very nervous of cities. No way, it's called cunt! Oh, I can't. That's hilarious. That is an unfortunate name. Right, please don't hit me, Mr. White Car. It's called Kunst. Kunst! That's hilarious. Let me show you that again. That's so funny. This is more what I was expecting for the day, just gliding along. Get a little thing? No. Okay, moped riders don't nod here either. They don't nod and they don't do the special hand thing. Just unmistakably German, isn't it? I mean, I've been to the Czech Republic and it's got a similar sort of style going on, but nothing quite as finely detailed as what we see here in Germany. Like, look at that! Wow. Dankeschön. But yeah, what I didn't expect is, you see these ginormous American pickup trucks? They're very popular around here, actually. Especially the big Ford, the big Raptor things. It's not what I was expecting at all. Sure, I might have to stop in a bit actually and get some photos, get the drone out, because when I see, I'll wait a little bit longer, but I'll stop in a little while and fly the drone around these ones as well, because there's so cool little churches and things just tucked away in all of these roads. Yeah, the German architecture is, you know, unlike anything else. I have been to the Czech Republic, and I've got to say it's similar, but nowhere near the level of detail that the Germans have, and also the fact that everything matches. In the Czech Republic it's all a bit mishmash, but I do love the Czech Republic, and I've got viewers in the Czech Republic. Just look at that. There's little shutters, and it's traditional white with brown wood. They don't need to do a lot of that, but it just works. So I was checking out where do people watch my videos. I'm amazed. There are all sorts. Ukraine, Korea, Uganda. There's amazing places I just would not have thought people watch my videos. Papua New Guinea. Some absolutely incredible places. Germany, of course. Hello, my German viewers. So that was a little town of Hainfield. And now we're on the K59, just heading through more and more beautiful scenery. I think this type of style of architecture is definitely my favourite, but not with brown. I prefer white with redwood. There you go. Oh. Thank you for... See, you don't get that in England, do you? That is a farmer mopping up with sand all the oil that I think they've just spilt on the road. Thank you, German people. Just... Oh, apart from you, no indicate. So efficient. This is, you cannot make this place up. It just looks like nothing else I've ever seen before. Just like you think there's enough of them, but of course, I don't know why it's a novelty. I'm on the road that cuts through all the vineyards, but... Now that is sweet with its little well. Oh, honestly, Germany. I love Germany. I've got to say, I absolutely love Germany. I feel so at home. Everyone's got great English. They let me try my awful German first, but I managed to do pretty much everything this morning. You know, have you got any milk? Where is the bread? Do you have any butter? Little stuff that you think when you're at school you're never going to use. But it's just the little things as well, like being able to order a beer, ask how much things cost, ask where the toilet is. It's really good. And then they come straight out with, oh, I can speak English, and you go, oh.
Got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. You got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no. All in me, right it right, all in me, oh. All in me, right it right, all in me, all in me.
Welcome back. Just enjoyed a little leg stretch there, have some water. Thankfully no German police this time trying to stop me while I was mid-flow. The only thing I didn't do is actually find out the outside temperature, but it must be about 15 degrees Celsius. It's a little bit chilly. I've still got my jumper on, but I'm considering taking my jumper off. Oh, big decisions, I know. I'm getting a bit hungry already. I had a massive breakfast. It's midday. That postman didn't look very happy. Are you allowed to say postman anymore? Probably not. The post operator human, if they identify as that. Probably not even allowed to say that, actually. Probably allowed to probably not even allowed to say the human part. Probably just meant to say post object, but then you can't say object, so you're objectifying, aren't you? I love little donkeys in this town. That's the third donkey I've seen. Fourth donkey. Fifth. So there's some mini ones there, so I'll count that as one. What a strange place. And some rabbits. If you've come to this channel and you just clicked on this video thinking, oh, when's he gonna knee down, start popping wheelies and scaring old people, I don't do that at all. I'm just here to just cruise along, enjoy some scenery. I try not to scare any old people, although admittedly they will gawp at anything, so you show them like photo and they'll be like, wow, das ist sehr gut. They're German. Just got no words for this really, it's just so peaceful. So I've just noticed one of my GoPro's batteries getting a bit low, and I've already gone through one of them today. So this is battery number 2. So I just thought I'd just stick it on charge. That's why I love having a power bank, so that hopefully by the time the next battery runs out, I've got a fresh one. I've got one fresh one left. I've got 3 that I use basically in the day. Right, I'm just going to get back on this absolutely silent road and continue on. In 25 kilometres we've got a little river crossing. Oh, it should only take about a minute, but we'll cross the river. So we're just carrying along now, and we're passing the Waldhof, but not that big famous hotel. No, I think this is the Wetlands. So this is like their version of the Fens, I guess, but they must be doing well because they've got a G-Wagon over there. We're just in this forest area really, and there are all these tracks leading off here, there and everywhere, and very, very tempting indeed. I'm sure there's a lot of dogging that goes on around here. If I was a dogger, I'd come along here. I'd go, oh, shall we go for the woodland dogging? Und shall we go for the urban dogging, the town hall car park, yeah? Ja, sehr gut, the community center. Or das Sportsplatz, or das Tischtennis table. Table tennis table. Oh, hang on, I could just say tisch tennis, can't I? Anyway, we're just flowing along. In 19 kilometres we've got a ferry, first little ferry of the trip, but again, I think by the time I stop my engine we'll be on the other side of the river. It didn't look massive on the sat-nav, but I'm sure it'll only cost a few euros. Don't need a cabin. Brilliant. So, as I was talking earlier about ferries, if that's still the same video, hopefully it is, otherwise this is going to be a strange reference, but when I'm on trips I do use basically 3 apps. I use hotels.com for booking hotels, I use Google Maps for finding things, and I use Direct Ferries for booking ferries. I just think Direct Ferries is really easy to use. I'm not sponsored by them at all. Maybe they might sponsor it, I'd love it if they would. but it's such an easy to use website. The only thing I wish it could do is remember the last thing you told it. So I know I'm always travelling on my own, on a motorbike, and I'd like a cabin. But every time I go onto it, even though I've made an account and filled in all the details on my account and press save, it still doesn't quite remember. It thinks I'm two. I think its default is 2 people in a car. But it just gets a bit annoying. But some ferries as well, I found that they offer a youth ticket, and because I'm 24, I am eligible for the youth ticket, which is actually quite nice. So, although I am a fully grown adult, apparently, I'm eligible for the youth ticket. But it's the fact that I've got to do all that every single time. Why can't it just remember one person on a motorbike and one lad on a motorbike who'd quite like a cabin? But I suppose it's different ferry companies, so they've got to re-enter the info at different times. Right, I'll catch you soon. So we've got 2.7 kilometres till the ferry stop. Oh, that's a smart looking BMW, that is. Oh, caught in a crack, we're lost in music, caught in a trap. Oh, yeah, just wander around the road, mate. Oh, yes. Doesn't look very busy. There's nobody on it. The boat's here, but nobody's very much on it. So this kind lady is going to check for me because she seems to know what to look at. So it's all good except the fact that the boat's not running. That's a big bit of water, isn't it? Let's go and see what she reckons. Oh. Gotta say, the kindness of strangers is so underestimated sometimes. Welcome back. I'm still in exactly the same place. I haven't gone any further. This is not the German efficiency I was expecting. So we've all been waiting about half an hour, and I said to myself I'd give it about half an hour. So unless I see any life in the next sort of 5 minutes, I'm going to go. It's only 13 kilometres to go up the river more and use the next bridge, well, I say the only bridge in the area, to get over this. It's quite big, so I'm going to turn around and go and do 13 kilometres over the bridge, and then I'll reload the route and hopefully I'll be on the right side of the river. So I'm just going to double check I'm going to be on the right side of the river and I'm not going to cross it for no reason. But this is stupid. No one here can work out, and lots of people trying to call to see what on earth's going on. But yeah, a bit lazy, isn't it? You could at least put a sign out. Anyway, doesn't seem like it's going anywhere, and a lot of people were turning around, so I think I'm gonna give up here and I'm gonna get back on the road. There's cars over there trying to get across, and there's people here as well, but I'm giving up. I'm off. I'm quite hungry, and 13 kilometres of motorway would take me to the nearest town, which is a shame because I really wanted to go on that. But anyway, so it's called Maxau, and if I just go up there I can cross over the bridge. Let's just quick check it's not a toll bridge, although at this stage I'd have to pay it. Avoid road types, no, that should mean, I'm sure it wouldn't be much for a motorbike anyway. I was close to getting my little camping stove out and boiling up some water and having my chili con carne, which is one of my 2 sort of emergency meals I've got, but all felt a bit weird. I try and save those for the evening anyway. Brilliant. Well, that was much better than waiting for that boat that I don't think was ever going to turn up. I don't quite understand trams. I just think just keep it to... What's that meant to mean? Yeah. I really feel like I'm on a cycle path. Okay, there's a car following me, and there's a car parking place there, so that must mean it's not just a cycle path, hopefully. But why put a little photo of the bike on the road? Oh, I don't understand. Well, there was a car that was following me doing the whole thing, so it must mean... I just don't understand trams. What is the point? Get a train instead. Well, there's no sort of sign. This is better. This is what a road should look like. Oh, confusion. And then, what, do you just drive over the tracks? That's mental. Right. Right. Then left. 30 zone, yeah, that's alright. I am so confused by all these roads. I mean, I think I've got the gist. They are roads, they just don't quite look like all the other ones I've seen. So I don't understand this place. I'm going down here. Yeah. I'm not being cut up by a man in a pink Fiat. But then I've just realised I don't have the language to say anything, do I? I just want to get on a normal road. None of this weird cycle pathy rubbish. I just want a normal looking road junction so I can get out of this hellhole. Oh, thank God that's over. That was horrible.